Everybody, we're getting ready to do lesson 10.2 part 1 for grade 6 math today. And for 10.2 part 1, we got 34 points in your class worksheet and 4 points that will go on to your notebook guide or your notebook sheet. Name, date, period, students, and then due date for onliners and homeschoolers. And today's bell work, teachers and students, evaluate these expressions. Okay, evaluate the expression here for these down here, 11, 12, 13, and 14 students. Teachers, give your students about 3 minutes. See you in 3 minutes. Okay, everybody, welcome back for the solutions for today's bell work. Number 11, 3 times 8 minus 15 would be 9. 24 minus 15 would be 9. And then for number 12, 4 times 12 plus 11. What's 4 times 12, students? It's 48 plus 11 would be 59. And then for 13, 3 times 7 minus 4 times 2. So we distribute our multiplication here. 3 times 7 is 21 minus 4 times 2, which is 8. So 21 minus 8 would be 13. And then for 14, 4 times 2 plus 3 minus 12. So our order of operations is we add inside our parentheses first. 2 plus 3 would be 5. 4 times 5 minus 12 would be 8. 20 minus 12 equals 8. Let's go into our first notebook entry here, our essential question. How can you use the order of operations to evaluate algebraic expressions? So evaluating expressions. Recall that an algebraic expression contains one or more variables. You can substitute a number for that variable and then find the value of the expression. So that's how you evaluate algebraic expressions. This is called evaluating the expression. We're going to get into evaluating expressions here. So example 1, evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. So we have x minus 9 when x equals 15. So to evaluate that, we plug in 15 here for x. We have 15 minus 9. So we substitute 15 for x, and that equals 6. Subtract 4a. So when x equals 15, x minus 9 equals 6. Let's try another one. B here, 16 over 9, or 16 divided by 9, when n equals 8. So when n equals 8, 16 over 8, substitute 8 for n, and then 16 divided by 8 would equal 2. So we divide and we get 2. When n equals 8, 16 over n would equal 2. I think we got one more here. See, 0.5y when y equals 1.4. So we have decimals here. 0.5, 0.5 times 1.4. Substitute 1.4 for y. We plug in 1.4 here for y in that expression there. And we use parentheses here to make the multiplication a little bit more clearer. So 0.5 times 1.4 will be 0.7. So after we multiply, we get 0.7. When y equals 1.4, 0.5y will equal 0.7 when y equals 1.4 here. And I think we must have another one. D, 6k when k equals 1 over 3 or 1/3. Think of 6 as 6 over 1. So every whole number is actually over 1. So it'll be 6 over 1k. So 6 times 1 over 3, you can put a 1 here. Substitute 1/3 for k. We do that, and then we have 2. So 6 times 1 would be 6 over 3. 6 divided by 3 would equal 2. So when k equals 1/3, 6k equals 2. In your notebook, using the order of operations, expressions may have more than one operation or more than one variable. To evaluate these expressions, substitute the given value for each variable, and then use the order of operation. So let's try that now. Example 2 of part 1, example 2. Evaluate each expression for the given value of the variable. So here's our expression, 4 times the quantity x minus 4 when x equals 7. So when we have a situation like that, we're going to substitute 7 for x. And we do what's inside the parentheses first. That's the order of operations. So 4 times 7 minus 4 will equal 4 times 3, which equals 12 after we multiply. So when x equals 7, 4 times quantity x minus 4 will equal 12. So 4x minus 4 when x equals 7. So now we plug in 7 for x in this expression here. And so 4 times 7 minus 4 is 28 minus 4. After we multiply, it's 28 minus 4, which is 24 after we subtract. So when x equals 7, for 4x minus 4 will equal 24. And that is 10.2 part 1 of grade 6 math. Animated PowerPoint math video at AOL.com for questions or course materials. Thank you very much.